Otzelberger and the Iowa State players. Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement, then we'll take questions.
First of all, Miami deserves a lot of credit. They're a very well coached, very well prepared veteran team. We knew tonight coming in, the turnover battle was going to be one that would have a significant impact on the win. And they did a better job than we did in terms of disruption and creating live ball turnovers. They made some timely shots when we made our runs as well. And so a lot of credit to them. Tonight just wasn't our night. But, man, I'm proud of the young men on our team. What an amazing season. Great job they've done working every single day, and really proud of them. The last thing I'd say, just to clarify before we move forward, is it was on our end what happened with the starting lineup. If anybody has any questions regarding it, we entered it wrong, and that's on me as the head coach, so I'll own that. But that's what it was, why it was the starting lineup happened the way it did.
All right, let's start with a question in the second row in the middle.
Good evening, David Song, Sports Capital Journalism. Coach, obviously this is not the result that you guys wanted, but you and the gentlemen in your locker room have still put together one of the most impressive one-year turnarounds in Big 12 history. You've done much to restore the pride of the Cyclones program, so what do you think this season has done building a foundation for future success?
Well, these three guys right here, they trusted us and bought in from the start. They had no idea what the wins and losses would be this season, but they agreed to work extremely hard, to sacrifice, to work at a level that's uncommon, and to put their belief in one another. So I'm really proud of this group. Right now, we're excited about, as things move forward, what we can do with this program. But tonight, all my attention is going to be paid to these guys and being thankful and grateful to them for how they've carried themselves, classroom, community, on the court. And you mentioned restore pride, and that's something that's very personal to me based on how I feel about Iowa State. And so, really proud of our guys for how they've carried themselves and what they've done and what they've shown this season.
First row on the right.
TJ, and the players also, I guess. What can a season like this do for Tyrese? I mean, maybe, he just turned 18, whatever it was, not too long ago. What can it do for Tyrese and his career going forward?
Well, for every player, you want to play to the best of your ability and do the things that you do well. And Tyrese is a gifted player. He certainly matured as the season moved on, did a great job of commanding our team. Proved that that there's no task too big for him, even though that he's a freshman. Plays with a poise and composure well beyond his years. So really great freshman season for Tyrese. If I know Tyrese the way I believe I do, he's going to continue to work extremely hard to build on it because he's got great character and work habits. And so I know he's got an extremely bright future based on how much he gives and puts into this game.
Gabe, do you want to add something to that?
I just think Tyrese is going to continue to grow as a person. I feel like this is, his first year in college basketball, and he's in the Sweet 16. So, I feel like this is just nothing but confidence for him throughout his career.
Go to the back on the left.
Matt Bellinson, Iowa State Daily. George, as the clock was winding down, obviously the emotions were visible for you. I guess now that this season is over, how would you guys describe the run that you guys were on?
It was a special run overall. Like TJ said, you never knew. When we signed up for this, we didn't know wins, losses. We just wanted to go out there and play hard and bring pride back to Iowa State. So when that final buzzer went off, it hurt a little bit because, the season's over with, but at the same time, you have to hold your head up high because we quite literally changed this program around.
Go to the front row on the right.
Travis Hines, Des Moines Register for Gabe and Izaiah. What do you hope the legacy of this team is?
Man, I just hope everyone just is. I mean, I know everyone's proud of us from doing games in the community, but I hope they just know what we've done, how much heart we gave to this team, and put it on the court each and every night until that final buzzer sounds. So I mean, I love playing with these guys, this coaching staff, and we made an incredible run. And I just hope everyone just notice how much work we put into this season.
Yeah, just want to be remembered as a group that gave their all out there and just found a way to beat the odds and overcome adversity the whole year. You know, I hope we made them proud back there, you know, that they saw the effort that we put in and, you know, the run that we made. And I just hope they can look back in, you know, in a couple years when this program is still doing well and just, you know, see us as the guys that got the ball rolling that kind of started it.
Go to the back left.
For Gabe or Izaiah, this is Jake Hone with the Associated Press. What did they do different? Did they do anything differently in the second half in terms of defensively? Because you guys shot a lot worse down the stretch, or is it just a matter of fatigue at that point? What were your impressions of their defense in the second half?
I wouldn't say they really did much different. I mean, they were just in the gaps, really stringing out the ball screens and making it difficult just for us to read the backside and step-throughs on the backside. So it wasn't really much different. It was just us just figuring out how to read the tags and the rotations of their defense.
Any other questions? Back to the right front.
TJ, how are you going to remember this team?
Yeah, this team is enjoyable of a group to be around every day. I'll remember these guys for their heart, their fight, their sacrifice to one another, for the trust they bestowed in our coaching staff, for their rolling up their sleeves and just doing the work every single day. It wasn't easy, but they kept coming back. And, you know, we had our challenges during the year. We had some stretches. We lost 4 in a row. We lost 4 or 5. We lost 3 in a row coming to the tournament. And these guys continued to do the work and fight through adversity. And as a coach, that's really rewarding. You want to see young people develop individually, but you want them to learn those life lessons that if they do those things, they can be successful husbands and fathers and in whatever field they choose to work or play basketball moving forward. So this group will be very dear to me, and I'll always remember what these guys did each and every day.
Go to the third row on the far right.
Izaiah, you landed at Iowa State after a big spring of a lot of decisions. Can you kind of speak to what this program means to you and what went into that decision in retrospect?
You know, what went into the decision really, it was Coach TJ and all the coaches, you know, really recruiting me really hard and really selling me on, you know, what we could be. You know, they told me about all the guys that were already here, you know, the pieces that I'll have, you know, on the team and how I would complement their games, their play styles within their system on offense and defense. And they told me I could come here and, you know, really be a main contributor and really be a leader and in a great conference like the Big 12. So, I mean, I you know, wasn't really scared off by, you know, their past couple years. You know, it was a whole new team. So I saw it as an opportunity that they gave me. And, you know, coming here, you know, I definitely would say I made the right decision. I mean, this staff, you know, the team, the fans, the school, you know, every single one of them has changed my life. So I'm forever grateful to them. And, you know, I'm proud to be a Cyclone.
Any other questions? All right, gentlemen, thank you for your time.